Very good morning to one and all. This is Harish here, and today we would be going to talk about a serious issue, which is online being betrayed by so many people. Those might be known as a hacker. There are so many type of hacking. How many? That's what we would come to know after finishing this session. Before that, we would know about technological era also. There are so many stuff. Thank you very much, Mr. Dinesh, in order to join on this podcast. How are you?
Yeah, first of all, I will say thank you for giving me a wonderful opportunity. And yes, actually, today's topic is about hacking, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. So,
Yeah,
I want to know first what is hacking and what kind of hackings are available in markets.
yeah, sure. Actually, first of all, I will like to clarify people who are not aware about computers and who are not aware about technologies. Yes, first of all, I like to say what is hacking. Actually, hacking is like if a person who is trying to steal our data without our access or our permission. For example, uh, if we if we have a Google or Facebook account, for example, what we do, we first log in using user ID and password. But a person try to view another person data or another person account without their permission. It was called as hacking or phishing. Yeah, actually there is three types of hacking. One is white hat hacker, black hat hacker, and gray hat hackers. The white hat hackers is people who are working in reputed companies. People must assume why the company will hire a hacking guy in a company. Yes, for example, if I'm working in a company, maybe I can get we can have a competitive company like for example we can consider a B company. There is, for example, if I'm a product based company, um, we also have another company who is competing with us. If they try to steal our data and try to steal our job secrets and some other employee details like this, they are they try to steal our data maybe. And another thing is maybe an hacker will try to access our domain, company's domain without our permission, and steal all our data and demand for money. If you not release the money, the hacker will not um, release our domain at live. Maybe it will affect. Maybe a profitable loss will be happen. Yeah. That's why in
It,
any
it's
reputed company,
sorry to interrupt you. It's all about, as you were talking, white hacker. Those are known
white hat,
as
white, yes, yes,
legal hacker, those who give
yes,
protection to companies, isn't it? And
yes.
the second category is what?
Black hat hackers and gray hat hackers.
Okay, explain about this both also.
Yeah, sure. Um, I think you guys will get idea about white hat hackers. They are reputed hackers working in a company. And black hat hacker is something like they are doing work for themselves or someone else. For example, I'll say before, maybe a competitive company will be do something in backdoor way. Maybe they will like to do some hacker hack the data of this competitive company. They will do like in backdoor way. They are called as black attackers, and they also do for their own well and they also do for their own will. For example, if I am a backhacker, what will I do? I will try to act for a company. I will try to steal all the data and company secrets. I will steal all these things and I try to demand them. If you not pay me this $1,000 or $10,000, I will not release your data, or I will sell your data to a B company. I will like to demand the company. Do you get my point, Harish? what I'm trying to
Is it
say.
kind of blackmailing?
Yes, blackmailing. Yes,
Let's say you
exactly.
have mine data and you can play with that data. So first you would demand ample amount of money to me. If I would able to give, you wouldn't do anything, or there still wouldn't be any chance
No, no, no.
that you
If
can
you
play.
if you yeah, if you release the mod, that black cat I guy will not do anything with your data. Actually, the intent is he need just your money. So what he do with your data? So just he will not do anything. If you fail to pay that money, he try to sell your data in black market. Do you know about black market?
Black market in the sense of anything can be happen. Let's say I would have given the kind of unnecessarily message by other company, or my name can be damaged, or my account can be processed by other. Is it like this?
No, no, it's not like that. Actually,
Okay,
for
please
example, I
explain.
will, yes, I will say with a good example. For example, if you are using a Chrome browser, for example, actually, if you're using Chrome browser, it will get easily hacked. But the black market is something like a dark web. The dark web means we are using a browser like Chrome, and we are using applications like Gmail like this, but it's not able to hack. So it's called as black market or dark web. So if they can upload our data at dark web, we are not able to enter into the domain and get our data or try to erase our data. So it's about a set of hackers have been created to mine, and they are also doing illegal business through using that dark web mobile domain. Because maybe our government will not able to get access the domain. It's like based on hackers. It's very secured. And let me come to great hackers. The great hackers is like common people. They are not vulnerable like black attackers. For example, um, i- for example, yeah, I can I can access hospital data. For example, I can try to
Okay.
access data of a hospital. I will not like to demand. I will try to do for myself. I try to learn some things. I will like to explore. I will not do something for money. I the great hackers is like to do hacking, but they are not vulnerable. They will not demand money, or they will not try to uh, get what to say. Uh, what to demand employer or organization an organization for something, or maybe related to money or something.
Means
They
they
are
don't take
just a common
unnecessarily
people.
advantage. Hmm.
Yes, they don't take advantage. They are like a playful guy, and they
Okay.
do it for fun. Yeah. Okay, and these are three types of
That's
hacking.
nice.
Yeah. And also,
Let's say
yeah.
somebody who is a common person who doesn't
Mhm.
know what is hacking, and somebody wanna be a white hacker. Let's not be black hacker because it's really detrimental for the society also, I think. So how to become a hacker means, is there any particular course which make
Yes,
people
yes,
author, or like? Hmm,
yes. Actually, we have a course. Yeah, it's called ethical hacking. We have a course called ethical hacking. It's actually at that course they can teach you how to hack a computer, how to hack a domain. But and they are using a software. It is all reputed by a company like Microsoft, Oracle, like software. It's all been developed only for being get protect our domain. It's like for a company purpose. Um, the hackers is like they are using the apps. They are being created by some other hackers, or some dark web company. They are trying to steal our data. They can sell their application and software illegally, and they use that data by stealing and harm others without and with an intention. But for the white attackers, they are using a software from reputed companies, so it's a not affected company they are using. Yeah, and I will also like you to say about phishing. The phishing means, for example, I will send you a link in an email. I will ask you to click that link. You also click that link. What will I do means, first I take a control of your device. It will be a mobile or be a laptop or maybe some other tablet or some other devices that you get access. I try to get into access into your device, and what will I do? I take a control and I like to um, get into your personal things. I can get a copy of all the things like your images and your personal data, and also I can delete at your mobile, and I also get one copy at myself. I will try to what I try to do is I can try to what I try to say, if you give release this money to me, or else I will not send your data. If you fail to delete, I will share to an your Facebook page, or what I'll do, I will morph your image. Like for example, if I have your image, I will morph that. I will try to post in your Facebook or maybe an personal page like Instagram, or maybe a person your friends are there. Maybe it will affect you more. What will you do?
Mm,
Yeah, you get scared and you'll pay money to me. This is happening nowadays.
means you would
Yeah,
try to give me trouble, you would try to make me scare, try to defend me so that I can pay you money,
yeah.
and later on you would make a full use of it.
Yes, absolutely right.
That's nice. So that's what call hacking. Now let's come toward advice. There are so many people, those are common people using so many social sites. They don't know how they can recognize these hacker and how they can protect their self. Let me stretch this topic bit. Now there are so many cases where people are being looted by so many these are also hacker, those who take money from people's account, and they are unable to do anything else. Even they would do police complaint, police also can't do anything. So why it does happen, and what are reason behind it, and how people can be protected?
Yes, actually, the person who have a basic computer knowledge, they can recognize the hacking will be happen or not. For example, the prevention. I will first say about a preventive measure about stay away from hacking. That is, first, we don't like to send a message of a person who we don't know well about him. For example, if a person at WhatsApp would try to ping you, maybe the person we don't know well. First of all, what do I say? First, we can ask, who are you? And he tried to say something weird. We straightly block that person. Because if he get a speak with the person, he tried to send on link, or maybe he maybe send a photo like image. If you click that image, he directly take your device control. So the first thing we can block, and next I'm going to next step. um, Unnecessarily we don't click any links maybe in web. For example, if you search at anything in website, maybe you can get one pop-up like you get 1 crore rupees, just click yes. Maybe what do you think? If I click that link, I can get 1 crore rupees. If you click that, maybe your they can try to steal your banking data. For example, they ask your IFSC code. They can ask about your banking details, and without your permission, they can take the amount in your bank. So they are very vulnerable. Actually, we also say one thing. It's called a Trojan horse. The Trojan horse is like um, the hackers will be send one software, or maybe what to say, it's like bot. Do you know? I think you are about a bot. They can
Mhm.
send a
I have
bot.
heard,
Yes, actually
which is
they
like
send a
robotic
bot.
bot.
Yeah, yeah, it's the software. Yes. um, the bot will try to intrude into your device and slowly get to copy paste your software password details and maybe your personal details. um, then it will send to the person who launched that bot. For example, if I launch a bot into your computer, what it do means, it will take a screenshot. If we try to log in Gmail account, it will take a screenshot of your password. And then what will happen means, I will let you know what password username you are using. I will try to use without your access. Maybe I can do something wrong. It will be regularly happening. The thing is, we can straightly avoid a person who we don't know about him well. We just try to block that person is better. What I request people. Yeah, go on, Harish.
Absolutely right. Number first, you said there are three kind of hacking, as you described: ethical hacking, where people those were selected from best institute give their service
Yes, ethical
legally.
hacking is a basic. Yes,
Hmm.
ethical hacking is a basic. Then we
Hmm.
have a course like
Hmm.
CISSP, that
Yeah.
is cyber security, and CISA.
Hmm.
We have a course for CISA.
Okay. These
Yeah.
are, and then you um, said about black hacking, which is totally illegal. They give people blackmail and they loot them, they harm them. And how we can protect ourselves, where you gave some tips. Number one, we must have basic computer knowledge. Number two, we should have sense, because let's say, don't be greedy, isn't it? You were greedy, that's why you were looted. Otherwise, hackers also doesn't have this much courage where they can loot you. Now,
Yes.
I would like to ask you some question which you may familiar with those questions we have heard a lot about, as we were talking about an educational or hackers. Those were educated. Let's talk about 12-year, 15-year, 13-year. These boy who found to be in America and other countries, those were those who have changed the history of hacking. I have heard sometimes they used to change, the side of NASA, even they hacked NASA side, and so many. So, how these kids were this much vital, talented? So,
Yes, yes,
what
I
is
get
the
your
reason
point.
behind their virtue?
You're just asking me how these kid get that much knowledge at this young
Hmm,
age.
that's what exact,
Yes,
because they were not going through a proper and ethical hacking or these all stuff. Still, they had this knowledge which they could use against government, against ethics and moral.
yes, yes. Actually, first of all, I like to say they are not professional first. Do you know one thing? The 16-year-old boy who worked as a software developer in a Facebook company. Actually, in my point of view, it's in this era, it's everything is possible. The thing is, maybe he get exposed about a way how to act. Maybe his relative, or maybe his father, or maybe his friend is a hacker, so we like to get know from him, I think. And then I try to say one thing. These hacker, first of all, uh, what to say? uh, they first have the intention and greediness to get and earn money from a short term. Maybe I think, for example, the basic goal of hacker is to earn money in a short goal of time, and they want to settle their life. That's why they will do like this in wrong way. Maybe they do like something like do same in a reputed company. They also get settled, but they will not get pay more. So they choose a wrong way and try to learn about hacking. And do you know one thing? Is nowadays is everything is not safe. Do you know? The one hacker I know, he tried to steal a Google source code. And do you know the Google is a reputed company? He tried to hack that
Hmm.
company website, and he tried to change the source code. Maybe he tried to alter something, the details, or maybe he like to input data. Um, Nowadays, everything's not safe. Cause do you know one thing? If you are using application, it's like it's something like it's not powerful, but hackers using the powerful applications, something like it's all auto generated. Maybe do you know the well experienced hacker have been but have been introduced an application, a dark web. We can directly go and download, and they ask to pay something. Do you know one thing? The code, the hacking code are already written on the website. We just copy and paste, and easily we can do an hacking. It's not necessary to learn a programming language. For example, for me, I will learn a C++, Python, Java language. For example, I'm saying for the hackers, maybe a kid you referred before, mm, actually there are templates already available in black web, and the kid will just try to copy paste. For example, I like to for do one command. For example, I like to copy this command for what will happen. The description is already we mentioned. This command is for do this. This command is do for this operation. I try to know what command I will like to copy from website. I choose manually and copy that, and um, by using this command, this kid will doing hacking without any interruption. Because the programming language is not necessary. Actually, the everything will be available in dark web. For example, if you search at Google, it let you know um, how to do hacking. You search in Google, uh, there is many ways. Actually, we just need to download an application, and we just drag and drop the packages available under. The coding also, if you not know about that, we also have coding packages. We just need to pay. For example, I know an hacker. I just pay that hacker. He will give me a coding for how to hack a company. You get my point, Harish?
Yes, I
It's
got it.
not necessary, yeah, to
And
learn a
I
coding.
understood that even somebody who want to be a great hacker, so there are application, there are system which already made for such kind of stuff,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yes,
Mm.
yes. Hackers will not using like, for example, if you are using a Windows operating system in our computer. For example, the hackers have uh, their own operating system, and they are using configured based on that. For example, we have not get idea what operating system, how it works, but maybe if you're a hacker, it will very cool. Maybe there are many features on that system. Maybe I not get very close about the hacking operating system. That there are since there are many known operating system popularly using in a dark web. If we downloaded application, there is a packages we need to pay for that. After we pay that, we just use predefined coding and copy paste. It's not about we need to type the coding. You get the senses. For example, I like to do one operation. For example, I like to steal your email data. There's a coding already there. I just copy and paste, and if I run that, the bot will the bot will do is directly intrude in your device and steal your data and get back to me. It's like copy paste work. Nowadays hacking is very easy to do. So I think that's a reason maybe a 15-year-old kid will be easily get access how to do hacking. Yeah,
Definitely,
Rish.
people must be alert about their own stuff, about their own life. If you don't want to be cheated by anyone else, then you must have at least little amount of knowledge of this all. Thank you very much, Mr. Dinesh, in order to join this podcast.
Yeah, thank you, Rish. Thank
Thank
you
you.
for
Thanks a
giving
lot.
me opportunity. Yeah.